right.
Look at us.
Look at me. Look how fancy I am. I'm wearing this fancy Falcons jersey sent to us by the great Nikki C.
Nikki C sent that to you.
Fucking legend, man.
Me and Rico both got something. I think he has stuff for you guys coming as well.
Well, he had said, no, when he called in, he was like, Gav, I got something for you that's coming.
Look how fancy this is.
I trust Nikki C. That thing is sick.
That thing's sick.
I said it looks like it's off like a retro site.
Oh, cool.
That's unreal, actually. Shout out Nikki C.
Mitchell
What a
Ness is fucking fire.
What a legend, Nikki C.
Legend. God bless him. Nikki
Good
C.
for him. Good for you, Clever.
Thank you, Nikki C. I like this. I like this very much. It makes me very happy, and I'm going to wear it for Falcon Fridays moving forward.
What I also like, though,
Pick Central listener.
what I also like is DraftKings. Getting some holiday shopping done this weekend, pick up some touchdowns. They're on sale at the DraftKings Sportsbook, an official partner of the NFL. What else would you expect from the number one place to bet touchdowns? DraftKings has doorbuster profit boosts and bet one, get one promotions on all types of touchdown bets. Be sure to check the DraftKings Sportsbook app all weekend on the flash deals that have you dancing in the end zone. Grab some TDs with DraftKings Sportsbook. They're on sale from Thanksgiving through Cyber Monday. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code PICKCENTRAL to opt in. That's code PICKCENTRAL only on DraftKings. The crown is yours. It is Wednesday, day before Thanksgiving. Nice to get some bets in for Thursday. It depends on how your family is. How's your guys' family with Ev? I know yours. Easy. I know the answer of yours.
We're watching ball. That's
I'm watching ball. Clemmer, how's usually with your family?
Yeah, usually we watch football for sure. This year it's just Laura and I and Melfi. We're just kind of hanging out at the house, so we'll have football on.
Kind of nice.
Yeah, we're not going anywhere. This is the first Thanksgiving in a long time we haven't gone anywhere, so we're just
It'll feel weird for a second, then you're like, oh, this is kind of nice.
I'm making the turkey, make some sides, and
nice.
just have a really quiet, nice Thanksgiving. Hang out in the city this week.
The biggest problem in my household will be that like my grandpa and my dad are partners. They bet together. And they will go. They will like not just ride what I'm riding. They will go against me if they don't.
That's tough.
My grandpa is the biggest square of all time.
Him and Clemmer.
He only.
Clemmer's doing pretty good this year, guys.
I grandpa. I want to hear you say that.
I mean, it's pretty successful. pretty good.
He only lays the points with the Chiefs. Like this week. Well, this one was a good. Like this was a big like FW week. Like he was like, oh, Chiefs, Texans, Commanders. I'm sitting there. I'm on Dallas, Panthers, and the Titans. Lions. The Lions was the only one he was right, and I was the opposite. So I was 3-1 on those. Like the big. He loves laying. He just is obsessed with betting the Chiefs. My grandpa only.
I love that.
He religiously bets the Chiefs, even though they are now 0-4-1 against the spread as double-digit favorites this year.
I think they're like 2-10 this year against the spread, or 2-9.
They're better than that. They're 0-4-1 as double-digit favorites. They're awful. As like small favorites, they're usually good.
They're like the best team ever as an underdog, and then the worst team as double-digit favorites.
It was this year, and after that, it was they're now 0-4-1 against the spread as double-digit favorites.
Dukes, you were saying you have a big Thanksgiving. Is it chaos? Is it people stop watching the game? What about during dinner?
Well, my dad likes ball, but my dad probably has one of the hottest takes ever. He thinks it's disrespectful to watch, like during like a dinner party, to watch football.
Oh,
like while you're eating or during the party?
That's an aristocrat.
That's
a very aristocrat.
He's like I want people talking. Like I don't want people.
Can I be honest?
Yeah, it's the right take.
He would hate my house.
I'm gonna be honest.
I disagree.
Respectfully very much agree with you. I agree with your dad. Like I think you can watch like the 12. Like if dinner is not happening, like you don't get the whole family together a lot.
Yeah. And
Thanksgiving is like. I don't know, listen, people are gonna hate the take. They're gonna hate it.
Hate it.
But I'm gonna stand up for Mr. Dugerman.
We still watch it because
of course it's still on in the background. We turn the volume off during dinner.
Yeah.
We also have 40 people.
During dinner, like you said at the table, like we'll usually eat around the start-ish of the Cowboys game. Is how my family usually
also.
I'm not saying have dinner on have the game on during dinner, but basically any time outside of dinner. I'm glued to the couch.
But I do want to say for you said you have a smaller family.
Yeah, this year we do, but we usually never have more than 12.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, and that's not. I'm saying like
it's small.
Mine is like 30 plus. Dukes was saying his was like 50.
Yeah, oh my god! Wow.
Crazy.
Yeah,
I've never experienced anything like that for a
Mine's 30 plus, and it's just It's just some of my dad's family. Like it's chaos.
The most we've ever had.
And they all got fucked. We have one. All my cousins, my first cousins, have fucking kids now, and they all have 3 plus, and there's all girls. One boy.
Oh, man.
It is girls running around everywhere.
Sucks for
It's-
that kid.
I know.
The one, yeah. Shout out Frankie. But the one good thing is my parents have like their own, like, because they don't live here, but they have their own apartment in my brother's house.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes like me and my adult cousins go up and watch the game upstairs to get away from the chaos downstairs. You got to find your ways of what you can do.
But see,
you
I
know?
feel like that's because when you have that many, there's so many people.
Yeah.
That you can kind of get away with hiding. Like
can.
your presence won't be missed as much as
No.
when there's like if there's 10 people and 3
Right.
people leave. You're like,
Exactly.
where'd they go?
That's what I'm
But when
saying.
there's 50 and 3 and like 5 people leave,
They don't care.
it's going to take a while before someone's like, I haven't seen Marty in a while. Where is he?
Yeah.
He's out taking a walk.
I gotta say, if you're gonna have a year where you shut the TV off, this might be the year. These games are not great.
My dad
Except for
gets
the
pissed off.
except
That's
for
when he
night.
gets
Middle
off
game's
about
bad. Even the
First game's terrible.
Packers-
Bears Lions is not
10-point
terrible.
spread.
That's not
But
terrible.
who cares? So what?
That's not terrible.
Panthers Chiefs was a 10-point spread. It was a great or 11. It was a great game.
Yeah, that's the exception. Not the
I don't think. Oh no, you're wrong.
I just laid out 3 games that were
Bears Lions is not a
Commanders
terrible game.
Commanders Dallas.
Bad
It's a
game?
fine game.
Commanders Dallas. You would have said horrible game. It was a classic.
It was very good.
I think the Bears Lions is a fine game.
I think it has a chance to be
it's
like
not
a good
great.
game. Yeah.
Bears,
I'm not
Packers
excited.
Dolphins
I am
game's
not
gonna be
excited for those first 2 games.
Packers
Dolphins
Dolphins
will
good
be
game.
good.
No, that's a good game. I'm saying the night game's good.
Yeah.
The Dolphins are red hot. That game I'm actually legitimately looking forward to. Giants Cowboys is atrocious.
Stinker, yeah, total
Yeah.
stinker.
And then
Obviously.
Bears and the Lions, I think the Lions are just so much better. I mean, and then the spread's so gross that it's hard to even pick a play on it.
So I want to bring something up to the group that I should have brought up before the show. But before we get into, we're going to do all the games Thursday and all the games on Sunday, straight NFL.
And
on
the Friday
show.
one, too.
And the Friday one, sorry.
I forgot we had a
Friday's
Friday.
Chiefs.
Guys?
Another great one.
Chiefs Raiders?
Chiefs Raiders.
Yeah.
Love it.
No, you don't. No one likes that. No one likes that.
We're going to get into all that. I have a
Full college football slate on Friday.
question for Dukes and Meek and everybody. I think for Black Friday this year, because make sure you go Black Friday,
Black Friday.
20% off of the Barstool store,
Look at this hoodie I have.
and also on Cyber Monday. So
Hats, new snapbacks.
This is embroidered, by the way. You can't see it. Miss Peaches is embroidered. It's very nice.
I think our this is like our best merch year. I think our quality of stuff has gotten so much better. I think the designs are great. I think as a group we should give a prize out to a Pick Central listener. Like Nikki C's giving back to us. Like we should maybe, if you send receipts a certain amount, there's a threshold of like maybe they come on the show one day. Maybe we have them on Zoom for a pick.
If you spend $500 in the Barstool Sports store on Black Friday, we'll give you a segment every single Wednesday for 15 minutes.
I think we got a little higher.
Every single.
Our price is a little higher.
For the football season.
It's a long time.
You think that's like 6 weeks?
I think we should.
NFL is going to go till
I
February.
would think maybe have them in,
If you-
have
if-
them in
if
for a full
multiple-
show.
Hey, but if multiple people spend $500, you're gonna have to like spin a wheel to see like who
Oh,
gets it.
sure. Oh,
What about
okay.
1,000?
All right, sure. Yeah, 1,000.
I think
I
$1,000.
think 1,000 you can come in.
You could come in to do a show.
All right, I like that.
Yeah.
1,000.
If you send us a receipt, $1,000, you can come in and do a show with us. And
Well, should we spin the wheel?
No,
well,
Because my
if
thinking
five
is,
people
there's
have
more than
it,
1,000, not a.
then-
Yeah.
if multiple
Why not?
people, if multiple,
No, you can't have 2 million. If there's like 10 people, we can't.
that's great. It's a good problem to have.
If there's multiple,
it's
if there's
great.
multiple, we'll
But
pick.
We can't have 1,000. We can't have.
I would
they'll
love
get
10 people at $1,000.
They'll still get a
seats.
prize of some sort. Like we will still give them something. They can come on Zoom once, or like if they don't get picked out of those people. But like, I think that's what we do. I think as a group we should do something like this.
I agree. I think if you spend $1,000, you come in. And if you're able to come in, if you're able to be in the New York area and you come in, you spend $1,000, you come in.
Yeah, I will
Between
say
now
we're
and-
not going to be able to fly you out.
Oh no, that's the travel and hotel is on you. But you come in, you spend $1,000, you come in, you come do a show. Now, and it can be now, it can be in July, whenever it works for you.
yes, agree.
That work? No matter who.
I think $1,000
If we have
is
10 people, we have 10 guests. I like meeting the people. No.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we'll
$1,000.
We'll figure that out,
yeah, we'll
but no
coordinate
matter
them.
what, yes, I agree with you. It's just more we got to figure out logistics for everything. But I think $1,000, and you have to send us your receipt of it. And
Send it to the Pick Central. Easy for me to say. The Pick Central Twitter account. Send it
yeah,
to
I think
there.
you have to tag Pick Central.
Yes.
That'll be a deal. Like you have to be. We're not going to do the following thing. Just make sure you tag Pick Central on your tweet, and then that's how we'll do it.
Yeah.
Does that work for you, Dukes?
yes, that works for
Okay.
me. Also, this is going to be a day late, so I'm sure every listener is going to already see this. But The pictures just got released of the 6 guys that went after Biz. Would you guys like to see them?
Oh,
wow.
wow.
Yes, I would. Shout out Biz, great guy. One of my favorite guys here. Beat the shit out of 7 guys trying to jump him.
It's remarkable to see what he looks like compared to these guys.
They all look fucked up.
I mean, is anyone?
Like they
have you
look like
ever
they went
seen-
to they look like they went to war.
Well, he told
ever
the
seen
story
Biz?
that he said he smoked one of them
Yeah.
bad.
Have you ever seen Biz fight?
Dude, Biz is a huge guy too.
Oh, these are them?
Jesus.
Little older than I thought.
Yeah, they're lumped up. Like,
Oh
he
my
did some damage.
god.
Look at these.
One guy's
Those are their names, just so everyone can see them.
Oh yeah, scumbags for ever going to a restaurant like thinking
Danny
you should.
Bradley, Edward Jennings,
PC.
See,
Henry Musker, Sean
I'm
Daly,
more
John
surprised
Carroll.
that the group's so old.
I'm a little. Can I say?
I was thinking that. I guess
Young.
there are a couple. There's 2 young guys. The top guys on each side.
I mean, that's just
young,
an older Pat right there.
But
That's
what
like
I'm saying,
3 young
that-
guys.
Yeah, a little bit. It's just
mean-
crazy to think like this, like that some like 55-year-old dude just like took a swing at.
Yeah, I
him.
could tell the guy on the left.
like-
the
off
guy
like-
on the left, Biz beat the
Yeah,
shit out of.
that guy, yeah. Top right looks a little like Bosco, no?
You know who he looks like? He looks like that fucking guy that's like a meme on Twitter, the guy that Muse. Have you ever seen that guy? Do you know his name? I have to pull it up.
No.
Fuck.
But yeah, shout out Biz. There was, if you don't know, we're talking about real fast. It was a altercation at the restaurant he goes to. He said 3 times a week in Arizona. They started getting very upset with the staff at the restaurant. Put
hands on the staff.
Hands on the manager.
Put hands on the manager. Biz stepped in, said there's going to be a problem if you do that
stop.
again. Like, these guys are, like, you don't need to be. They were obviously drunk. It started in the restaurant, ended up at a CVS, he said.
The fish started flying immediately when
Yes.
The guy just took a swing at it when he said, "If you continue this, there's going to be a problem."
And let me tell you something. There's a lot of people you don't want to pick, and that's he is a guy who's literally only in the NHL because he could beat the shit out of people. So don't think you should do that. And Biz is a good guy where it's
like a genuinely like nice person. I got
yeah,
to
no, he's the dumbest, smartest guy I've ever met, funniest guy I've met, and just like that's just being a nice guy. Most people wouldn't even get in themselves in that situation. So, and he said he got a boot to the head. That was definitely the fat fuck in the middle. He definitely was on the side.
Yeah.
He was on the side, just had his boots on, hitting them in the head because he couldn't do anything.
3 of
else.
those guys are old.
Yeah, that's shocking.
Like, what are you doing behaving like that? Like, what are you doing?
Fucking loser. What do you think about the one guy that got away?
I don't think he'd be getting away for long.
I'm gonna guess the guy in the middle.
One of those guys
Mike's
flips.
off. Mike's off.
I'm gonna guess the guy in the middle
Is
was
what?
the one that was pointing the finger in the manager's face.
Yeah, bottom middle.
Top middle.
Oh no, I don't. Think,
Yeah, bottom middle gives me more just like a cunty energy.
yeah.
Definitely one of the
Or
old.
bottom left.
Definitely one of the old guys.
Yeah, bottom left too.
Bottom
I
left
think it's
could be.
bottom left or bottom middle. Where the one
Top
where the,
left thought
where the
that he was a
initial
hero.
like instigators.
Bottom left, top left. Yeah, thought he was gonna like. He was like standing up for the group
He must
after.
have been wasted to think he could take on Biz.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I will say though, Biz doesn't look like a guy. Like he does.
He's
He's
big,
athletic.
dude.
And
He's
he's
like-
big.
He
like-
carries
he's like
himself. though.
6'4".
Yeah, but doesn't look like he's not like with like without his clothes on. That pause. You could probably see like he's like he's definitely scary, Biz.
He's a
but
big dude. You
I don't
see
think
him,
you
you're
would
like,
think
he's a
he
big
could
dude.
be able to fight that well. Looking at him.
Listen, you don't just assume. If
Exactly.
you had no idea who it was, I guess you wouldn't just assume.
And when you're drunk, you're not.
But I
thinking
also think if once you're told it after, you would be like, oh, that made
sense.
He's 6'4", like 230 probably.
yeah. These
plus.
guys' lives are fucked, and they deserve it.
Robbie Fox had a funny tweet. It was like, how many Robbie Foxes would it take to take down Biz? He said like
14.
112.
I'd think 14.
Well, it's funny. That's become a thing on the podcast. We'll ask like UFC fighters we have on, like how many you think how many of me would it take?
Yeah.
And it's my favorite is when they give like very intricate answers.
Yeah, they're like really.
We had like
thinking about
Brian
it.
Ortega. He was he's like, how tall are you? He's like, how much you weigh? He's like, any fights you ever been in, like anything, like giving a deep. He's like, I think like 7 of you. Like once it was the only thing is usually the answer like if I just clean clock the like first one of you, like the rest of you are gonna
6
go
will run
running.
away.
Yeah, they're gonna go running.
How
They're
many
not gonna be less aggressive. It'll be a precise coordinated
I
attack.
want to know exactly at what point during the fight these guys realize, oh fuck,
No, but
I'm fighting a superhero.
from the story he
This-
told, like
this
clearly part of it was not because they just kept like going.
It went all into like the part
That's-
that it was
just kept,
CBS.
going on where it went from the bar to like the dining room to like outside to the CVS parking lot.
And I want to say this because a lot of people were like,
he's losing shoes, his shirt's pulled off by this point.
Where are the rest of the people in the restaurant?
That's what I kept saying. There wasn't. I want to
say one thing.
Like one guy that like jumped in for him, kind of thing.
I want to say one thing. I don't think
this guy's getting wailed on here. Like
it's this is a bad thing, but it's not everyone's responsibility because sometimes you're like, dude, I don't want to get in. Like when you're 40, 30s still, you're like, I don't want to deal with that. And that doesn't mean someone should have helped Biz like that. Someone should have been like, all right, there's 7 people on this guy. Let's take him off.
There
definitely should be.
You don't even have to. That's what I'm saying. You didn't have to jump in and like throw a fist, but just like just tackle a guy. Just get a guy, like rip him off, kind of thing, like something.
But
trying to like.
I also when there's 7 guys, that might be scary.
I do understand not getting involved in things. I do, but I know myself, and I know I'd get involved, which is a good and a bad thing for some. Also Biz, but Biz also knew these people had said and like.
Well, that's I think his point where he's like, I know the staff like very well.
Yeah, they do.
So he's sitting there watching a guy that he knows personally getting like literally assaulted in the restaurant.
So fucking cheap, 7-on-1. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Well, it's just crazy. I wonder because you want to know what I think it was if they said there was a big group of like 8, 9 guys. I think 2 or 3 of them had some sense and were like, holy shit, like this guy was getting in the guy's face being out of line.
Yep.
This other guy, Biz, steps in, and then one of our boys sucker punches him, and then there's probably 2 or 3 guys that have some sense and are like, what are we doing now? Like this just went from 0 to like 1,000 really fast.
Meek has a
huge
smile on his face.
Look at him. He's chewing his.
Oh no! Oh, I see it already. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh wow! Well, it was in Arizona.
That's not nice.
Oh,
that's not nice.
Who tweeted that?
TMZ.
Tommy.
Apparently.
Tommy did.
Tommy did it.
Tommy said, "I fucking knew it."
Oh no!
Imagine Briggs was like one because they were golfers
So
too.
assuming we got 2 brothers here, I'm assuming in the top right,
the Carroll
top right,
boys.
or top left, top middle.
Sure they were.
All right, let's get into
The Carroll brothers were probably a fucking riot back in the day.
I'm sure.
Yeah,
They're doing this in the 60s?
That's tough.
And you know what, Pick Central, we love Omaha Steaks. Shout out Omaha Steaks, some of the best meat in the game. Nothing delivers comfort and joy quite like the unrivaled quality and taste of Omaha Steaks. This year, skip the holiday hustle and bustle and save 50% off site-wide during their cyber sale at omahasteaks.com. Plus, get a $30 reward card when you shop early. It's going extra $30 off with promo code PICKS. That's promo code PICKS, P-I-C-K-S. Listen, I'll tell you personally, I don't need to read the ad. My family's been buying Omaha Steaks for years, getting those beautiful shipments, those big white boxes filled with great burgers, steaks, all kinds of stuff. Go on the website, check it out. It is fantastic. I love Omaha Steaks there myself. The McDowell family approved Omaha Steaks. With 5 generations of experience, Omaha Steaks consistently delivers the world's best steak experience, and their gifting experts have made it easy to deliver the perfect gift with thoughtfully curated gift packages starting at $89.99. From legendary steaks to mouthwatering desserts, fantastic, and more. Save 50% off site-wide during the cyber sale at omahasteaks.com. Plus, our listeners, Pick Central, you guys, get extra $30 off with promo code PICKS. Like I said, P-I-C-K-S, PICKS, promo code PICKS, and a $30 reward card when you shop early. That's 50% off, 50% off. This is a steal, folks. Go get it right now at omahasteaks.com, O-M-A-H-A, steaks.com, and an extra $30 off with the promo code PICKS. Minimum purchase apply. We love Omaha Steaks. I know that you will too. Go there right now, promo code PICKS. Taking advantage of this is a steal, folks. Holiday steal. You can't get this anytime. Quality meats. Phenomenal, fantastic food. Right to your doorstep from Omaha Steaks. God bless.
Let's get into these games. 12:30 game on Thanksgiving. Shout out Biz, by the way. Glad he's good. And his texts today were very funny.
Yes.
It took some through more. Bears, Lions, Detroit is -10. I think I'm going to go with the Lions -10. I think they're going to try and run this up a ton. I think, like, even last game, right? Look at the Lions game last game. They played, it was someone shitty, yeah, Colts. They played, they won 24-6. Let's not forget that Aiden Hutchinson's just been out for the past 4 games. Their defense hasn't missed a
They brought in Za'Darius Smith.
But he didn't play like the first game he came over, but now he's playing. And the Colts are no like great offensive team, but still 6 points. Jared Goff just 26 of 36, 269 yards. Like he just Jared Goff is just doing what he has to do, and well. You know, like he's not turned the ball over besides the 5 interception game. Like that's what's going to look bad. You know, like that was literally just one game. And they won that game.
Right.
Yeah.
Take that game out. He's not turned the ball over. I think the Bears are like in just such a mess, and I think the Lions are just going to blow them out. But what do you guys think?
I was looking. I do like the Lions. That's where I'd be at right now. I also kind of like the over. The line, they just are going to score so much, and I do think the Bears. I know they lost the game. I thought Williams played great. I know I missed the last few shows. Williams has played really, really great in that game. I think their offense found a little bit of something, which granted against a Vikings defense who is very good. So I kind of like the over here, but I would lean the Lions as well.
Not happy with my take yesterday.
That he played bad?
I didn't say he played bad. I said that he played well. He played good.
He played really well.
I think he played well. He
made some incredible plays.
He also took a really, really bad sack on a 3-man rush at the end. And I don't think playing one good game and some okay games after, like he's been below average as number 1 pick.
Yeah, sure.
I think that's all I said.
I just think it's like I don't know. I just think this game specifically, I was like, wow,
It was a lot better.
He hadn't thrown a touchdown before that since October 13th.
The one throw that there was a lot of plays out that he made that were incredible. Just lasers over the middle. Some plays where he like scrambled. The one play he made where he like ended up getting away and like rolled out to the right and threw to Swift.
That's when he's his best.
I was like, that's like there's like a few guys in the NFL that can make that play.
I know. I think it's just like you can't come after someone. I also never said he's going to be a bust. Like it's 12 games in. He still has a lot of time to figure it out. But like a lot of expectations were happened, and he hasn't been delivering. Like Bo Nix has had a better season than him. That's a fact.
Easily, not even close.
Jaden Daniels a better season than him so far.
Yeah,
So there's these guys that are, and that's what unfortunately comes with being the number 1 pick. That's what comes with it.
I just think this game showed me more than, in my opinion, this game showed me more than any other game he's played that I'm like, he has it. Like it's like to me, I'm like, it's there. It needs to be like refined and like then like just improved and like harnessed like the right way, utilized the right way. But I just think there's the skill set is all there.
So who do you like in this game?
I'll take the Lions. I like the over. The over I like the most. I'll lay it with the Lions.
I think this game stinks. I really don't know what to do with it. So I'm actually taking a bet here. Over 1.5 Jared Goff passing touchdowns. It's minus 130.
Also, I'll say PMT stats, though. Look out for official picks will be tweeted. Just for record.
Yeah, PMT stats we'll tweet our picks on
official
Thursday,
picks will be tweeted.
Friday and
that's
Sunday.
where we're recording this Tuesday. That's where I'm at right now. I'm leaning Bears.
I'm officially taking this pick because I think it's great. Jared Goff.
You should be leaning Lions, isn't it?
Over 1.5 touchdowns, minus
like that
130. I think that's
the thing is though, he had no touchdowns last week. You know, like so it's no. I don't hate the pick. It is weird though. He'll have like they just like Gibbs and Montgomery score.
I think this game's ugly, but the 10-point spread scares me away.
Next game, Giants Cowboys. Unfortunately, I'm going with the Giants, and let me tell you why. I like that first tweet. They should sign Daniel Jones. Heard he's available. I'm going to tell you why I'm going with the Giants. You just saw that the Cowboys did, and they beat the Commanders. People think the Commanders are a playoff team. The Giants are in shambles. Unfortunately, Drew Lock is going to play, I think, and he is better than Tommy DeVito, and he is going to keep this game close. And then that doesn't mean he's good at all. I think the Cowboys are just really bad as well, and I think that Drew Lock is going to keep it close. If Tommy DeVito is playing, I'm taking the Cowboys.
I also just think, especially after everything happened with Neighbors after the game, and even Davis talked about it,
disaster.
There was going to be a clear, they're getting him the ball early and often, and they did that early in the year. Like the amount of plays they would run with just put him in motion, just to get him the ball with some momentum. I think definitely, and I think this the way their offense is structured right now, he's without question the best thing we have going is Malik Neighbors. Got to get him the ball. I think they will get him the ball. I agree with you. It's kind of almost like selling. Even this line went up multiple points just from that Dallas performance. They still stink. Listen, the Giants also are horrible. I just think you'll see a little bit more of an effort after they get totally embarrassed. I think this will tell you a lot, and where I think they should fire Dable and Shane regardless. But I think this will tell you a lot in the sense of has this team, if they come out and just totally get blown out by Dallas, this team has 100% quit.
Yes.
Because
100%.
Dallas is not good enough to be like blowing us out.
Like the Bucks are.
That's the Bucks are at least like better. If they blow us out, they fade the Giants every game, like no matter what the line is. Like they've quit.
Yeah, and you weren't here yesterday, but real quick, I said there's only one quarterback, and if we don't get him, we don't get anybody else.
I tweeted on Saturday.
You did?
To me, it's Shedeur. Like it's Shedeur, or like I don't even want the next guy.
Yeah,
I like Cam Ward. There's things about Ubers that I like. There's also things I think he gets hurt too much. That scares me more than probably
every
anything.
season he's hurt.
Yeah, it hurts me more than anything.
And let me tell you, you're gonna get hurt on our team.
Shedeur is to me by far the most like pro-ready NFL style quarterback, decision maker, arm talent.
Agree.
Can actually like read defenses.
Tough guy.
Tough. I think
Taking that hit and playing still, yeah.
I mean, do you see the throw he made the next play?
Unbelievable.
Insane.
Yeah.
Like that's the guy you want. You can say the Coach Prime antics. I don't give a fuck about that. This guy's a ball player. Yeah. I want him as my quarterback. Period.
100%. What do you
want some hard-hitting analysis for this game? Here it is. Giants, diarrhea team. The Cowboys are a diarrhea team. One of these diarrhea teams is giving me plus 160 money line. I'm going to take that one because I like that better. So I'm on the Giants money line because these teams both suck. They're both ass. They both are terrible. They both really should quit. And I'm just going to go with one better odds.
The funny thing is Cowboys have not won a game at home yet.
No, the Giants haven't either.
Yeah,
they haven't either. No.
The Giants also have not won a game at home.
All the Giants and Cowboys wins are on the road.
Yep.
It's crazy that Cleveland Browns lost to both these teams.
Crazy. And they have more wins than the Giants.
And they beat the Ravens.
Yeah, and they beat the Ravens.
Yeah, wow.
Next game is
the Ravens and the Steelers.
Yeah.
They're two of their wins the Ravens and the two of the best teams in the league.
Next game is my favorite game, Dolphins Packers. I absolutely love the Dolphins plus 3.5. I understand that they are going to cold weather. It's not going to be 5 degrees like it was in.
It's pretty cold. High at 33, low at 24, and it's going to be at night. This is why I'm all over the Packers.
Yeah, me too.
Exactly that reason. We're talking about 30 degrees. It's going to be below freezing.
I'm all over the Dolphins.
Packers eat.
I'm all over. It's going to be cold. Yeah, it's colder than I thought. I thought the game against the Chiefs was snowing and like literally 4 degrees.
The Dolphins, I don't think they've won a game in under 40-degree weather, and like the stats insane.
I don't see any confidence in the Dolphins here. What is
any
confidence? They're just playing a lot better. They're just playing a lot better.
Playing better.
3 in a row. This is also they need this game. They go 6-6. Beat the Packers is
they're back.
They're
all
back.
the way back.
Like
yeah,
this is the game where, and I also think it shuts. Like I think everyone. Let's be honest. Everyone is going to be thinking the same, and that doesn't mean that you're wrong, but everyone is thinking the same thing.
Packers have won 6 of the last 7. Like not like
the loss was to the Lions.
They're just as hot as the Dolphins, if not hotter.
100%. But also
the 30-degree weather really is a huge sticking point for me.
Me too.
This is like one of my plays of the week. I think
this is my play of the week.
All over this.
The Packers, they check every box and like they're the better team. I think, and I'll give the Dolphins credit. Their defense is underrated. But I also think they've played some like not great teams.
But the Packers haven't played great teams.
They had a very good performance defensively against the Rams. I'll give them like Dolphins good performance. That's a good offense. But I just think they're a better team. They're at home in this cold weather that gives them such an advantage. I think they're coached better.
But listen to this though. You said they won 6 of their last 7.
Mm-hmm.
49ers they beat. I don't even know who the quarterback was.
Brendan Allen.
Brendan Allen. That's whatever.
Yep.
They blew them out though, as they should have.
Yes, they blocked a field goal against the Bears to win.
Okay.
They lost to the Lions.
Yep.
Beat the Jaguars by 3.
Mm-hmm.
And then beat the Texans by 2, and the Cardinals they beat. Like it's
Texans and Cardinals are both potential playoff teams.
You said the Texans are frauds yesterday too.
I never said they were frauds.
I think there's
did not say that.
There's levels to frauds.
We talked about it.
I said they take a step back. They're getting a home playoff team. I said you can't call them frauds because they're getting a home playoff team game. That's exactly
there's levels to fraudulism. You could say that frauds like not Super Bowl contenders. Fine.
But the Packers are also
a playoff team.
Like those Packers wins, like, and they've won them, and I think that deserve it. I think the Packers are good.
The Dolphins, they just beat up the Patriots. They beat the Rams.
100%. I think both.
What was the win in between there?
Raiders. No, 100%. No, I'm with you.
Literally
but they also lost they should have beat the Bills, honestly. But I'm just saying my point. Like I think both sides haven't really beaten anyone the last 5 games. And the Dolphins, I'm just more of, you're giving me 3.5 points on a desperation game. The cold is definitely a factor, of course. I just think a desperation game plus 3.5, where also Jordan Love hasn't been the best this year. He's been good. He's made some stupid fucking decisions.
I just love their run game.
Jones has been
love their run game.
Right.
No, it's Jacobs.
Sorry, that was stupid. Jacobs.
When you start saying a team needs this win, you start to wonder, why do they need this win? That's why I always.
Well, they start to wonder because their quarterback was out for 4 games.
I'll take the Packers.
I think
told them the Dolphins would not be 5-6 if Tua played every
Correct.
game.
for
we
sure.
all know that for sure.
I know that for sure.
Phil. But they probably have like what 7? They probably go 2-2 in those games.
We all
Pretty
know
fair.
that.
They don't know anything, Phil.
When Tua came back, they lost their first two.
They beat
when you
they
come
beat the
back.
Titans with them for sure. They would have beat the Titans with them for sure at home.
Yes.
Titans are
When did he get
scrappy.
hurt? What game?
Oh, Phil, stop.
The Bills game. Was that week 2?
Yeah.
Okay, so Seahawks, they would have scored more than 3 points. I think that would have been
Seahawks up in the air. We'll call that up. In the
They would
air.
have beat the Titans.
Yeah,
They beat the Patriots.
Yep.
I think they would have beat the Colts.
probably.
I think
Up,
they would've
up in the air, but probably.
Like they just wouldn't have. And then also when you're coming back from injury after a concussion where you like basically were
They
dead.
gave up 31 points to the Titans. Like,
Yes,
But that was game. But
have
did you watch? But that's not
offense.
me.
I'm sorry, I'm joining late. Are you talking about the Dolphins?
Yes.
Also, when the offense is way shittier and the defense is on the field, they're going to be way more tired and give more points.
of
The defense in the
course.
past couple
They're
weeks
also
has been-
putting him in different field positions and everything
I
else.
also
You're exactly
thought-
right.
Stu Huntley's at the quarterback.
I thought that when the Patriots were playing the Dolphins, and I took the Titans thing for bait, I was like, we could run wild on them, but like obviously, like the defense was way more refreshed and way better than I've seen them in the rest of the season.
I think they would have 7 wins right now.
Also, I just remember watching that
It's
Titans
a very
game.
fair thing to say.
Titans game. It was a super close game to late, and they kind of like just finally broke it open at the end because Dolphins just that was Stu Huntley like off the couch, like he hadn't even played with the team really.
Yeah. Well, we'll have a nice discussion on Monday after. We'll definitely be texting during it. But I'm on Dolphins. Everyone else is on the Packers. Dukes.
30-degree weather, by the way. On that one.
Okay, 30-degree weather. The Packers by like
this is making me love the Dolphins.
Marty.
I understand. You guys are right. You guys are right. I understand it.
No, I
understand
hope
it.
Meek sends you the most the nastiest text.
I didn't.
No.
kidding,
I
I'm
didn't
kidding.
text Meek when he was
Nice Thanksgiving. This is Thanksgiving Day. We need.
I know he jumped ahead of that though in the group chat.
Yeah, because he's knew how wrong he's been.
He's not having a good week.
He's having a bad week.
having
The
a
Meek
good
Freak's
week.
Are you
bad
having a
week.
good week?
Yeah.
of course I'm having a good week. The Barstool Store's 20% off on Friday.
At a babe.
What are we talking about?
Yeah.
What gets better than that?
Yep.
It's not until Friday, though, unfortunately for you.
Speaking of Friday, Raiders, Chiefs. I don't fucking know. We just did a stat of the Chiefs are 0-4-1. You said
0-4-1 against double-digit
they're
favorites.
minus 12.5.
0-4-1 against the spread.
Aren't they like 2 and like 10 against the spread in general, or like?
That's what I
something?
thought I saw too.
Bad. Yeah, they're minus
That's why
12.5.
Patrick Mahomes is not my goat.
They're minus 12.5 on Friday. I understand. I don't know. I still think I'm going to. I don't even know who Aiden O'Connell
is going to play.
Playing.
Yes.
Not Ritter.
Not Ritter. It's O'Connell.
Why not Ritter?
I'm not in charge.
AOC's healthy.
no, I'm saying he just said we're going O'Connell.
That was the thing I saw. I
haven't
saw.
seen it.
because I'm
I
saying
saw that today.
because Minshew got hurt in that game and they just Ritter was who they put
I know,
in.
but I think they had O'Connell as like the third quarterback, whatever.
This is what I don't get this year. Everyone's doing that. Their second quarterback doesn't start when their quarterback gets hurt.
I don't really understand.
Weird, yeah.
Drew Lock didn't start. You got fucking who else was third? There was someone else that was third. I mean, DeVito was third.
Yeah.
Oh, he said the Dobbs thing.
Yeah.
The Dobbs thing as well. Dobbs is second now.
I don't even know if that's 100% official, but that's what I read today. Look, you guys can throw all the numbers at you on at me. I'm on the Chiefs. I think the Raiders are that bad. I think it's about time the Chiefs just stomp the shit out of someone. I think they're frustrated. I think they're going to do that. I'm also on DeAndre Hopkins anytime touchdown plus 145. But I'm on the Chiefs minus 13, which I don't like saying, but I just think this is a bloodbath.
I will say though, you take a look at. I don't have much to back this up, but I feel like the Raiders always keep it close with them.
They last year they beat them in this similar spot. They beat them
Different
with
teams.
They beat them with Aiden O'Connell.
At Kansas City.
I would say this game is where?
Yeah, Kansas City. That's the other reason I think.
It's tough. Like,
I think this is the one where they just break out and just beat them 34-6.
I'll probably be.
Maybe I'm wrong.
I'll probably be Raiders or nothing in this game.
These games, I don't care what like you say. I'll be like, oh, that sounds good. Like I have no idea because it's 12.5 points. It's like you can see. I can see both sides. 12.5 points is a ton of points.
I don't think it's confident. I'm not confident on this.
Better than the Raiders, so yeah, of course the Chiefs can beat the
I'm much
Raiders.
more confident about my Packers.
I hate when people are like so like, oh, you don't know. Like I think I'm with Ev. I won't take it, or I'll take the 12.5 just because of, which is fine.
The Black Friday game's been going on for 2 years, and we've seen Tim Boyle and AOC start in both these games.
Yeah, not
You
good.
don't usually see senators start games. It's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, Meek, you gotta stop talking politics, dude.
Yep.
That's the dude's initials, AOC. Duke had a
I
player
like
with
the
those
Raiders. I like the
Nice.
Raiders.
Nice.
All right.
I like the stock.
That's awesome, dude.
I really do.
I like the
Russell Wilson,
Raiders.
baby.
I don't like. I'm not gonna like that Mahomes stat. I don't really like those graphics that I'd probably like help out with, where it's like, oh, Mahomes' record against the spread when he's double digit. Like, I don't like that stat, but I
Yeah.
really think it's true. I don't think he's good as a big favorite.
I could
I
see.
mean, he is not.
I can see the Chiefs
think
being
it
up like
matters
21 with
that
like
much,
2
right?
minutes
They
to
might
go.
be, but that's the
And-
part about
no,
gambling. You put
and
your
the
money where your
back
mouth
door.
is.
I know, and I
You know what I'm
did-
talking about, Clemma?
I did on the Chiefs, but I will say I did it with not a lot of confidence. Like, not the same
Okay.
confidence I have on the Packers.
Also, I want to on the show today. I want to shout out Duke for winning 74-66 last night. That was awesome.
Yep. Dayton just beat Iowa State by 20, and they held on to the lead.
Say
Now-
a score right now.
All right, I'm taking Dayton money line against UConn today.
Also, can I also say, Meek, you got to apologize. Meek just took a giant. No, he took a giant dump on the floor for no reason
What'd you
yesterday.
say?
That was disgusting. Meek, apologize.
Oh
for
yeah,
that.
yeah.
That was weird.
Piece of shit.
I'm sorry, Dukes.
This is another game. This is another game that I don't want to watch, and I'm going to be taking though. I'm going to be taking Dukes' Patriots plus 2.5 against the Colts. I think Drake May wins this game himself.
I do too.
Oh,
They
Pat's
played
Colts?
so bad last week. Yeah, and also Anthony Richardson. It's up and down. It's up and down.
It goes really low though sometimes.
Really
like
low,
it doesn't
it
like when it
does.
doesn't go really high up either. It goes up.
I'm
It goes
telling you,
really low.
there's a couple of quarterback situations that I was eyeing, and this game was a win in my eyes with Anthony Richardson at quarterback. So I have to stick with that. It's been all season.
You want Drake May to score 28 points, but the Colts score 29, right?
Yeah, that's pretty fair. I think. Or no?
Clemmer, I said this is. Yeah, I don't believe in tanking, but I believe in tanking.
Yeah, but if you could choose,
No,
okay.
I think it sets like a bad
I don't think
foundation.
that's taking. I don't think that's tanking.
No,
though.
no, I think it
28
just sets
points is like
I
you
think
played
it sets
well.
it like I want to win anytime. I think it sets like a bad foundation. But I will go on that and say, if we're firing Gerard Mayo at the end of the year,
You're not doing that.
lose.
You're not
Yeah.
doing
Lose.
that.
Lose,
There's
lose,
so many
lose.
reasons you're not doing that.
What are you sleeping with the craft?
So the Jordan Mayo is the first black quarterback in Patriots history. You think they're going to fire him after
Coach.
1 year?
Coach.
Coach, excuse me.
Jacoby Brissett was a black quarterback.
Excuse me, I
for the Patriots.
misspoke. He's the first black
Brissett the
head
first?
coach in franchise history. You think they're going to fire him after 1 year?
If Kyle Shanahan's out there, they might.
In this city,
You know who was a
in Boston, maybe.
you know who was a
I
good,
I think that.
I agree, though. I
don't think they do that.
I'll say this: if they don't win, like against like these winnable games, and they don't look like they've made any progress at all, like they're not being competitive, he might get fired. You have to show progress in your first year.
You guys talked a lot about highs and lows with Anthony Richardson, which is pretty fair. One thing that's pretty consistent is lows with the Patriots. And I've been making some pretty good money betting against the Patriots all year. It's been fun. So I'm on the Colts -3 very easily.
I would lean Colts. The Patriots are so bad.
Horrible. They're a horrible
So
team.
bad defensively. And I still think Drake May has shown like a lot of potential, and I think he's really good. I also think we got like a few weeks ago we got like drunk on Drake May hype for a second.
Well, he's been pretty good.
He's been good. I'm saying he's been really good, but I'm saying let's
we've
just
been
like
fighting with Dukes for the past
Yeah.
3 weeks.
Guys.
I think he's the only one that has the hype.
no, but Gruden's like I would take him over all these quarterbacks.
That's a big
Like,
statement, though.
yeah, a lot of people have been saying it. I'm just saying.
I don't agree with
I
that,
think
but
he's
yeah.
really good. I think he's going to be really good. I just think
We have to hold the phone for a
we
second.
need to hold him accountable when he. And like I said, listen, offense isn't great around him. Totally all
Yeah,
fair.
he's in a no-win situation.
all fair things. I think he's very good. I'm just saying, let's just like watch that Dolphins game.
No,
He was not great.
Made a
I mean,
great
did you
throw.
watch
We
it?
almost
did.
we almost
Yes,
made it.
I
through.
did.
I don't think you did because
I
the
watched
amount of
it
situations they had.
He
They had
made-
12 offensive penalties. Like every situation he was in was like second and 16.
Dukes, they scored
First and 20.
7. They scored 7 points.
I don't think you
On
understand what I'm
offense, they
saying.
scored 7
yes,
points.
but when you start off every single series, like first and 20, because your offensive line is holding or jumping off sides, like you're not in a great position to win. Like he was in shitty situations the entire game.
But I
I'm not
feel like
saying
I just
I'm not
prefaced
saying
all that.
I didn't say that he played well. I'm just saying he was not in a good position the entire game.
Yeah, I'd say an impossible situation.
Yes.
And believe me, the last thing I want to do is defend the Patriots, but I think even Dukes admit I've been pretty fair on Drake May all year.
Yeah,
he's legit.
I was the first one besides
know.
Dukes to say he was legit.
He's
I'm
legit.
saying like I
I
didn't
was the
say.
first
I wish
one
he
to
wasn't.
know.
I wish he wasn't. Believe me.
I'm just
that
saying
he
we have
could
to
be.
we can say he's going to be really. I feel like I keep saying he's going to be really good, but let's just like
We could hold the phone right now.
I
yeah,
said-
let's just
Yeah, he's not.
let's just let it play out.
He's not C.J. Stroud last year, but I don't think. Well,
I
maybe,
said he was
in a
very.
bad-
Nobody's saying that.
He's like his receivers are bad. The offense
Horrible,
is bad.
horrible.
The defense is bad.
Horrible.
He's in a horrific spot.
Team is
Yes,
so
so
bad.
bad.
I think we should really
But I
should
just-
underline
I
how
just
horrible the
think when
team
he-
is.
when
No,
he
like
leads
them
it-
and the Jets must be like because again, like just like you like fading the Patriots, I'm making a killer
I bet you
fading
have.
the Jets.
Everything
a
I'm-
killer.
yes.
A killer. Actually, probably more money than you have fading the Patriots.
Well, you know what's even funny? It's a good line, but I won't have any ink on me in a month. So,
All right, I already have ink on me.
oh no, new ink. Sorry.
All right, I hope you don't have any new ink on you, Paul.
I have a one.
That was a
You-
cum- that
you
was a
call- you
cum
call-
joke.
Yeah, I know. You call your
That was
cum
a
ink.
cum. That was a cum
You
joke.
have some nasty cum bar. Usually.
I have one coach that was being thrown around for the Jets.
Yeah.
Pete Carroll.
No, we need a guy that can build. Like he's too old.
Can I just?
He's so old.
Meeks okay, and Clemmer's no. Like he's kind of sounds.
What's
sick.
I don't think you can have.
I know he's
too
defeated.
I don't
No,
think.
defeated.
okay.
Why do you need a
My-
young?
no,
you
like-
don't need a young. You had like
I don't know.
Salah's not the old guy. He's
No, I want a younger guy that's built a winning system, which is a tough
very
find.
hard to get.
There's
no one doing that.
Like Vrabel?
Sean
Kyle
McDermott.
Shanahan available?
Vrabel-
I don't
Vrabel's-
think there's a
Kyle
chance
Shanahan?
Vrabel goes to you. I don't think there's a
You think
shot
that?
shit Vrabel
Hold
goes.
on. You think the Niners are going to fire Kyle
talked about it
I'm
yesterday.
I'm
There is
saying
zero.
Oh no, that's wrong. That's wrong.
Did they fire him this year?
I'm not saying it's
0%
likely. I'm not
chance.
okay. No, there's
Zero.
See, that's foolish.
Zero.
I'm not saying it's likely. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I said if it happens, I think there is a 15, 20%. Zero is a bad. Never stick to zero. That's a life lesson.
Zero.
That's dumb.
That they fire him? Zero.
Zero is a dumb thing to hang on. Crazy things happen all the time.
I'd say less than 5%.
The 49ers are not firing Kyle Shanahan this season.
I admit I'm a desperate
But something
man.
happened down the road, sure. After this season, no chance.
Pete Carroll turns 74 years old.
Yeah, we
next
can't do
September.
that. That's-
Why though? So like, I don't get what you're gonna
that's
like.
not what you
Vrabel's not
do,
gonna.
man.
Okay,
What's
but
the
you
plan
don't.
after?
you don't have-
What's the plan
you don't-
after?
They don't have anybody.
What are they
Week
going to do in
6 when
5
he
years?
dies.
They don't have anybody.
What are they going to do in 6 years? Plan a
weeks.
fucking funeral?
You don't have anybody though. You have nobody. You have nobody to go. Like you just keep saying like these names, like thinking.
Yes,
they
that's what I'm
want-
saying. Names.
No,
yes.
but you think that they want to go to the Jets. No one wants to go there.
Well, you got to give him a blank check.
I don't think Vrabel's going to go.
But no, of course he's not. He has so many better options to go to.
Clever. I
What if,
really
what if
think
we
you're
gave him
underestimating Woody
twice as much
Johnson.
as everybody else?
He has so.
Woody Johnson.
They're not going to.
No, you know what's even sadder? It won't even be Woody. It'd be fucking his idiot brother, Chris.
I don't think until also if you get Elon Musk, I will be scared. Did you see that?
I did see. I got scared too.
Musk.
Yeah.
Yeah, he buys the Jets.
Great for you.
Honestly, I think Mike Vrabel's going to have played
With
this whole
Doge
thing,
money.
not getting a job next year perfectly.
Vrabel is going to
Teams
have.
are going to be. I want the Giants to hire him.
Yes.
Teams are going to be beating down his door to
So we give him
hire
twice.
Mike Vrabel.
The only
Giants-
thing, we have to overpay for everybody, right? Because our situation's so fucked up. So you give him. I said blank check it.
But
That's
they
what you got to do
and
now.
I don't think they will because
in that
they have
world.
other money they need to give to the players.
No, but that's a different thing. It's a salary cap versus
understand.
not. You have
I
that
understand.
money's endless, Marty.
But I'm telling you, they're not going to do that. And also, why go? You have all these teams. The Giants somehow have a better situation than the Jets
They
because
do.
he's going to be able to pick his quarterback probably, pick his layer.
He'll be in less cap help.
Yes. There's the Raiders who are going to be able to pick a quarterback who they want.
Right.
They're going to be even the fucking Jaguars if they wanted to.
The Bears have a quarterback.
The Bears are going to have somebody that a better situation than the Jets. Like
I'm not denying any
the
of
the best coaches are going to want to pick those teams. Obviously, that are still going to give them a lot of money.
Wildly overpay for
Like,
something.
and I think wildly like 30 million more.
Sure.
Like, I don't think they're going to do that.
Then we'll never be. Then we won't be good. I mean, not to be
I don't
not
think
to be
it's-
fatalistic, but
Well,
like
the question
that's what you
is,
have to do.
the question is I think the big domino, which I think is going to go late in the season because he's on such a good team. Who's going to throw the blank check at Ben Johnson? That's the question.
He's not even.
Lions offensive coordinator.
No.
He said he's not going to force a situation either.
No, that's what I'm
shouldn't.
saying. You're going to have to wait because they're going to go deep. They're going to. If they don't make at least the NFC Championship game, I'd be shocked. I mean, so you're going to go deep into the season. Very good chance. at Super Bowl.
The coach is important for the Jets. No, it's a bigger, and the Giants is more important to GM. I'm more concerned about that than anything else.
That's where with the Giants, if they fire Dable and not Shane, I'll riot. I'll literally riot.
Well, you have to fire both. You can't.
That's what I'm saying. And to be honest, I think they should absolutely fire both. To me, Shane's the one that's been worse.
I think Dable could be very successful as like an OC
I think
or
he
even
could
head coach
too.
elsewhere. I think he was
think he
dealt a
could
bad
too.
hand.
You know where it would be good for Dable to go?
New England.
Yep.
You'd be the coordinator there.
I mean,
I
he's
could
working,
see
he's
something
working with a
like-
quarterback that's getting compared to Josh Allen.
I could see something like
Oh,
that.
Brian
it'd
Dale
be
won Coach
great.
of the Year 2 years ago. The guy didn't
That's
forget how to
I
coach.
think of the two, like Dable is better. Like I prefer Dable over Shane, but I think they both need to go.
I'd be fine with Dable with the Jets, but we just need to have a right GM.
What do you guys think about Kellen Moore?
Fuck him.
He doesn't scream head coach to me.
I don't like
he's
it.
just
I don't
running.
love it.
He just went to like the Cowboys. He was like whatever. But he's now on the Eagles. Who's like the Eagles are playing good ball.
Very good.
Also, but
On offense.
a lot of talent. I'm not saying he's bad. I'm just saying things to consider with like how much
But I
is
think
he
he's gonna be
elevating
starting.
them.
I think he's going to be a name at one point.
doesn't
Oh
come off as a
no,
leader to
more
me.
a very good chance he gets a job.
Yeah.
Totally. I'm not. He'll definitely be like one of the top names in the mix.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
100%.
He'll definitely get interviews, all that.
Let's move on. Steelers, Bengals, great game.
Great game.
Cincinnati is -3.
Give me Steelers with the points.
And I think I like the Bengals -3.
Oh, Marty. Steelers plus money every time, right?
This is another one I'm toward like.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a rule of thumb.
I've been on the Steelers a ton this year. They've been very good to me.
Two.
But this is such a like classic NFL spot where like this
No.
line, it just feels like it's telling you everything. But then again, it feels like the Bengals have had like a few of those. God, man.
The Bengals,
God, it's so-
I just trust.
They can
I
score
trust the Steelers so
Over.
much.
It's in Cincinnati.
Yeah, it's 47 is the over though.
I actually almost like the over because I think in Cincinnati they will score. Like the Bengals will score.
I know.
Their defense is shitty, so they will get scored on.
Yeah.
I like over. I like over here. Like if it was in Pittsburgh, I'd feel a little differently. In Cincinnati, I like the Steelers. Or excuse me, I'm going with the Bengals right now. That line to
Really?
me is like it's just the line. A 4-7 team is laying points. They're laying point to an 8-2 or an 8-3
With
now.
a good defense.
Great defense.
Like the best defense.
It's just the line just screams.
I have so much confidence in the
what all
Steelers.
about.
Screams
Steelers
Bengals.
have been good for us all year, Ev. I'm still riding.
No,
with
they
it.
have that's the part that's giving me hesitation because I'm like, oh, if they go in there and the defense just shows out, like obviously they can
They're
beat
coming
anybody.
off that loss too.
Actually, oh man, fuck.
The loss of,
I saw some stat too that like screams Steelers too.
and the plus money. is-
Basically in Tomlin's tenure, they like never lose back-to-back divisional games, like
Yeah.
ever, like literally ever. God, man,
It's a tough game.
over. I'm not even taking a side.
I'll
right
say
now.
this right
Over.
now though. That's a good game.
Over, great
Right?
game.
That's a good game.
I mean, and you want to talk about like they're already probably pretty cooked. Like last stand game for
Yeah,
the Bengals.
it is. Yeah.
Like total. Like if they lose, you can't even do the Joe Burrow. You never know. Like it's
the math doesn't work after.
Dunzo.
Dead.
Dunzo.
They're already pretty dead.
They'd have to win out, and that still wouldn't even like do it. This is if the Bengals do not win, their season is 100% over.
We're unplugging the life support machine.
Yes, it's over. They're already on life support now.
Next game, my favorite play of the week. Clem is wearing the jersey. Falcons +2 at home against the Chargers.
Ooh,
I love the Falcons
I
at
like that.
home +2, getting points at home. The Chargers are now 2 weeks in a row played on primetime TV. One, they played great against the Bengals. One, and you just saw that they like put up a fight.
should have lost to the Bengals though.
Yeah,
they,
should've lost
they
Bengals.
played well though.
But they put up a fight against the
Ravens.
But
even they like did, but they
they
like,
didn't. I know,
they
they
did, but
didn't.
they didn't. Like they kind of
30
they jumped out early and then got their asses kicked.
I agree.
For
And I
for
agree.
like 45 minutes of the game.
And I agree. And the Falcons, the last time you saw them, they got absolutely boat raced by the Broncos.
Yep.
And they're coming off a bye.
Yep.
That's the big
And
thing.
I'm
Kirk Cousins
going-
off a bye, be able to rest himself a
I
little bit.
love the Falcons +2 here. So
I
I
do.
think it's a
Love it.
great spot for them, and they also like if they win this, they're 7-5 in that division too.
Huge.
Like I really love the Falcons.
Yep,
here.
I like that too.
Nicky C gets me this jersey. I go with the Falcons,
Falcons.
+2. Let's go Falcons.
Better
Falcons have been good to us this year.
Better coach, better quarterback. Give me the Chargers. Jim Harbaugh just feels like a game he always wins.
You hate the Falcons, Meek.
Tell me why this
I
seems like
do
a game
think I
like
love the Chargers. Look at them in the AFC, and this screams Falcons.
Well,
to me.
there's a minus sign next to the Chargers, and when they're favorites, they usually end up winning.
No,
That's just the way it's been
Okay.
with the Chargers this year.
I guess he's right because they've been beating the bad teams.
but they're not. The
But
Falcons
Meek,
are.
Meek
they haven't
also
beat-
has Falcon. He hates the
Falcons
Falcons.
aren't bad.
They're not a bad team, but I'm saying the Chargers, as a favorite, have been pretty good this year.
He wants to see us upset, though.
How about against against 500 or better teams? Pretty bad.
Pretty bad.
Like,
Yeah,
really
that's
bad.
in your favor.
Well,
He conceded. Thank you, Meek.
let me tell you, Meek. You have been
Yeah.
something.
Meek's in a weird day.
else.
Weird day.
You're
Giving
having
out
a
a
weird
pick.
brain day.
Yeah, it's a
giving
bad
out-
week, buddy.
We're letting
game
like
hasn't
yesterday's
even
show is
played
going
yet.
into today's show.
The game hasn't
Oh,
even
so now we're
played.
winning bets before they kicked off? Yeah.
You're basically
Yeah.
saying
This is
that.
crazy.
No,
Meek.
no, like
Go at it.
no.
Yeah,
You
it's
can
not
have
good,
an
Meek.
you can have an opinion, but
I
like
gave it.
Hey,
no, you
they've
gave
all
it
been
like
wrong.
just like you've been very wrong on your opinions. They've
Terrible.
been very wrong.
Yeah.
Not wrong, just being early.
What are the group chat saying?
Well, sometimes you got to hold takes as stocks, and sometimes they're going to be very low, but you buy the dip.
One's dead. One of those takes were dead.
Oh, DeVito one's dead.
Dead.
He's not. He's
One
not a
game
better
was
quarterback
dead.
than
You got to
Daniel
rest
Jones.
up this weekend, Meeks, and come back Monday refreshed because you're really.
You know what?
You had a tough time.
Meek,
It's all right.
Meek, on Monday,
All right.
you have to come to the show with a take on a football team and any team you want. And it can't just be like, oh, the Browns are a bad team. You know, it's got to be something that's like a little like tickles off fancy, all right? That's your homework.
Okay. No, I
was waiting for it.
Dukes is like looking up my Joe Burrow tweets, and I was like, he spelled my name with one L too when he was searching.
Oh,
Like the rapper.
crazy bastard.
Yeah.
You're so stupid, Dukes.
We
You're
gotta-
one L.
If you want to dumb shame me right now, I'll fuck your face in.
I will walk into a room dumber than you will ever be.
I want the record to show that the cameras on him. Dukes looked him dead in his eyes.
Yeah, that was-
What did you just say?
No
Meek?
smile.
I'm cool. I'll fuck your face.
No,
in.
what did
was your
Meek say?
response?
I said I will walk into a room and be dumber than you'll ever be, because when you're the dumbest person in the room, you'll always come out on top. Whatever Duke said.
That's not.
You haven't been coming out on
Saying.
top in a while, though. It's been a horrible week.
It's definitely not the saying, but I know what you mean because Dukes did not say that.
Yeah.
What's
I'm
this
pretty
one?
happy that at least we're in the same conversation with the money that these guys are deserving. Right? I did say that puts them in the conversation.
But Patrick Mahomes is the most underpaid athlete in the sport. Whatever he makes isn't enough.
Next game, Seahawks Jets. Unfortunately,
Sorry, this is fucking crazy.
good reminder that every win Burrow has versus Mahomes is.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It's a good reminder, though. no?
What does that? Thank you for reminding me that he beats you by 3 points every fucking time.
He didn't beat him by 3 points the last time.
It's a bad reminder.
He lost. So every Mahomes win has over him was only by
An
like,
asterisk.
This one was by 1 point.
Yeah.
Right.
Early in the
Asterisk.
season it was 26-25.
Asterisk.
I mean, it's crazy. Joe Burrow gets carried by his defense, gets all the credit. Now his defense sucks, and we have to feel bad for him.
Yeah.
Was that last show or this show? About
I can't do
Yeah,
this.
we can't.
I'm
We
not
just
doing it.
we
I'm
did
not
it
doing
last
it.
show. We did it
Sorry.
last show.
We
Sorry.
can't do it.
Sorry. I
Because
got
everybody's defense, there's so much that would
Big F.
go against that. But
Big Ev, I
from
want
that.
you to hold your nose for a second. Jets +2.
Oh, guys, don't do this.
oh, I can't.
Don't do this.
No,
guys.
I'm off the Jets.
Jets
Don't.
+2 against the Seahawks.
As a friend, I can't.
Oh, and the Seahawks off a couple good
The
wins.
Seahawks are great wins. They're -2. This is a Jets line, and you know it. You know it is.
No, I don't bet against my team, so I'm
It's a
not taking
Jets
it. I
line.
would be betting the Seahawks.
It's the most
a
Jets
Jets
line of all time. Everyone's saying Rodgers is
at
like
home?
gonna get
In
sat.
New York.
They're gonna sit him.
That was kind of like the Texans game.
I know. This is Jets written
Jets
all
cannot
over.
win this game.
Oh, Geno Smith Jets revenge game. Oh, I don't know.
Jets
This is
need
my
to win this game.
This is my best
Lose this
best bet
game.
of the
Lose
weekend.
this game.
Best bet of the weekend. Seahawks -2.
Oh man.
I'm taking
I mean,
Seahawks.
fading the Jets has been very, very profitable this year.
The
For
Jets-
someone that's going to get Jets ink on them probably by the end of the year,
Dukes is
what a
on-
better way than just
Dukes
to
is
nail your
on-
fucking bet
on
with Geno
his
Smith
Jones
coming to
bet.
MetLife and shoving his cock down Clemmer's skinny throat.
No, see, no. See, here's the difference, Zeus. I acknowledge when my team is bad. You can't do that.
No,
the Jets
I
suck.
have said it all year. I've said we have a good quarterback. Our team sucks. I've been saying it all fucking year.
They're horrible. The Patriots are horrible.
I keep saying it. You just want to keep it. The Jets are horrible. Patriots are horrible.
Let me tell you something.
Geno Smith.
No show needs a break more than this show.
We're not even going to be able to fucking talk about this on Monday because Clemmer's going to die after he chokes on Geno Smith's cock.
Why am I getting his cock?
Because he's going to.
Why me? I'm at home watching this. I'm hate watching this game. I had enough problems, man.
He's going to go. He's going to go.
I don't need Geno Smith's scrotum on my chin.
This is also Dayton losing last night.
He's
wearing his Maui Dayton shirt when they lost.
Can't wait for Gerard Mayo to stick his cock in your mouth.
He does. He fucks me every weekend,
I know
too.
he does.
He fucks
You come in with
He doesn't
cum
fuck
all
me
over
in
your
the mouth, though. He fucks me in the back.
He does both. He does both.
Yeah, it's two-timing.
Every hole you have, he finds.
He finds a way to fuck it one way or another.
Oh, our teams are so bad. What a sad year for us, all of us.
It is very funny.
Jets, Giants, Patriots is.
It's actually crazy that if you add all three of our teams, we're not even close.
still
to
suck.
The one
Chiefs
guy
and the Bills.
and the one guy that has a good team isn't with us right now.
Yep.
And by the way, let me just
Hopefully
say,
he's still with us.
No.
Oh no!
I got him on that one.
What a show!
That was
You're
the
still
funniest-
with us.
That was the funniest thing Clemmer's ever said. I
That's
think.
not true. I say a lot of funny things. That's fine.
I want to speak for Smitty though and say that he would have had. I need him to come in before the end of the football season. He would be going at Clemmer so hard
my God.
for Aaron Rodgers and the Jets.
Oh my God.
I would just
He
say
would
I'm
be-
wrong.
I can't say anything.
But it doesn't matter. When you're wrong and someone
when you're
else is
wrong
so
with
right,
Smitty,
it sucks. It
he'd
does
make you
suck.
crash out.
Yeah,
he would
you
make you
get-
crash out.
Yeah, you get
Make
that.
me crash out?
Yes.
He's not here right now. So he crashed out. He's gonna be all right.
Somebody.
All right, let's move past
Yeah,
it.
no, but let me
doing
say
that?
this.
I mean,
Somebody,
that'd be all right.
somebody that crashes out knows how to make someone else crash
Move
out.
on.
Me,
That'd be all
you.
right.
We're moving
It'd be all
past
right.
it.
It'd be all right.
Texans, Jaguars. Texans, Jaguars.
Jaguars stink. Give me the Texans. Don't care what the number is.
5.
Texans, Jaguars. +5, -5, Houston. That's a. I don't know. I truly don't know.
Jaguars will not win a game the rest of the season.
Is Lawrence
Where's
playing?
the game?
Lawrence will try to play, but
Jaguars.
to be honest,
To me, this is like
What do you mean? Is he trying?
I got to know if Lawrence
is he playing or
is
not?
such a factor.
Yeah, because they're also
Mac
coming off
Jones
a bye
is-
week.
Mac Jones is so bad.
is there much of a difference between Trevor Lawrence and Mac Jones?
Massive
Yes,
difference.
there is.
And-
Sadly, there
A
is.
massive difference.
Huge difference.
He's broken.
Phil, come on. What's going on?
Yeah.
You're a Trevor Lawrence hater, and you can't even
I
take
am,
a
but
joke.
Mac Jones is horrible.
Mac Jones is
So
like
Trevor
god awful.
As someone that believed in Mac Jones, that man was broken a long time ago, and he's not being fixed.
No, for sure not.
I mean,
This is a game I think you stay away from. Personally, I'm not betting this one.
I just can't give any. It's the difference in quarterback play is so big. I need to know which one's
Yes.
I
playing.
want to pretend this game
If
doesn't
Mac
exist.
Jones is playing, I can't. I wouldn't touch him with a 10-foot
Horrible game.
pole. If Lawrence is playing at this number, I would consider it. I would highly consider it actually.
Gross.
They've had a couple they covered against the Packers, which was a better team.
F.
They've if Lawrence plays
I'm +5.
if Lawrence plays and it's 5 at home, I'm not locking myself into that, but I'll be highly.
You want to be
considering.
watching this game, tracking this game, just from your own mental health.
If I got action on it, it don't matter. I don't care who's playing.
All right.
Cardinals, Vikings. Vikings are -3.5.
Cardinals, Vikings, where at Vikings.
Vikings. Tough.
I hate the hook here. I gotta go Vikings. They've been playing really well. They've been winning games, and
They do.
By a little bit.
I know.
I
but
kind of want to take my knee jerk is
Minnesota?
my knee jerk is potentially Cardinals with the points.
Me too.
I
I know it's tough.
I gotta go Vikings here just because it's in Minnesota and they've been winning. I don't
Hook
do,
those scares me.
I don't do it with a lot of
Because
confidence.
the Cardinals I think are sneaky, pretty good defensively, and the Vikings are good defensively.
There is something to be said for Kyler not playing as well in the second half. It's become a thing.
It has. It's become enough of a
He
thing that
wears down.
It's become enough of a thing that it's worthy of discussing seriously.
Yeah.
What is it? Why does it seem to always happen? And obviously that bad game last week, they scored 6 points as an offense.
Meek made fun of me, but how has he been since Call of Duty came out? Not good.
I just think it's a dumb.
Well, I mean, is it?
It's an overplayed meme.
I'm with you, Meek.
But has he been good?
I don't have stats.
I think he's.
a.
You know what it
This
is?
week, this week I read that.
Marty, you really know what I think it is? He's a small guy that's getting beat up, and by the time November, December rolls around, it takes a toll.
You think that's what it is?
I think.
I don't.
But
think so.
my only thing I would say with Kyler is I can't remember. It was I think it was 2 weeks ago. He took an enormous hit.
The Jets game.
An enormous hit, but he as a whole doesn't take a ton of them.
I'm kind of. I mean, I don't think I think it's like a reasonable thing, but I'm kind of really looking for reasons why, because it happens every year, and there must be something to it, and I don't know what it is.
Well, the old reason was you blamed Cliff Kingsbury. I don't think we have enough data on where he's at now.
Right. So let's say he has another bad second half. Well, then we know it's not Kingsbury's fault.
Yeah, now we know it's both.
So at some point you run out of variables, and some point it's the guy. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's definitely worth discussing.
Well, I'm on the Vikings at home, but I don't do it with a super ton of confidence. But I like to play.
Next game, Titans Commanders. I'm going Commanders minus 5.5 at home.
Titans.
I don't care. It's in either one. This game is. I don't
Two
like
bad
this game.
teams.
Stay away. I'm not.
Yeah, I think I'm leaning Titans, but
That's a stay away game for me as well.
Frisky.
This
I'm
is
sticking to that. They're frisky.
solid defense. If they can just keep the ball in their hands a little
If they
bit.
can just play defense for 60
Just run the
minutes.
ball. Run the ball. Run the
I'll
football.
say this: the Commanders have to win this game.
Run the football.
I'll tell you this:
Have to.
Bucks at Panthers. Bucks minus 6. I'm going Bucks minus 6. I think everyone's gonna be on the Panthers after the Chiefs game. I think I'm going Bucks minus 6.
Can I
think-
say something else? Oh, sorry, you go first.
I think we might be about to say the same thing potentially.
What?
Is Bryce Young a little bit back?
Oh, dude, 100%. We should
Oh,
have
he's
talked
definitely a little
about
bit back.
We
A
should
little
have
bit
talked
back?
about that more on
Alright,
Monday.
a little bit back?
He's definitely a guy that you're like, I'm going to give him.
Is he back enough that unequivocally they won't draft a quarterback next
Yes.
year?
Oh, yes,
They'll at
that's
least wait one more.
100%.
I think they'll wait. At least wait.
You
I
have
think we're
to.
getting there, but we're not there yet.
Also,
But we're getting there.
well, I think it's also considering. I think the big factors: him playing well, and the quarterback class is bad. I think those two things combined are enough to say, hey.
Let's give him another year.
And Carnales is the quarterback guru. He's the head coach. Say, let's give this guy one more. If he continues to play at least how he's playing now, which is solid football,
And improving.
let's give him one more year. You're seeing some of the receivers start to come together a little more. Even actually had a few drops in that game. Yeah, I think I kind of like the Panthers catching the points.
You got to give him another year, but like I said, even bad quarterbacks can have good games to stand out. Like the Zach
Totally.
Wilson,
I feel like we're
the
seeing a
Zach
trend,
Wilson
though.
Chiefs
We're seeing a
game was-
positive
No, but
trend.
even Daniel Jones has had some good games.
Yeah.
already
Oh
this
no, of
season.
course. I think we're seeing a
awful.
positive trend with him. Though I'm with you though, Marty. I'm on the Bucks. I think the Bucks are a good team. The Panthers are weak, and now we're seeing the Bucks get Mike Evans back. We're seeing them get some of these weapons back that I think make them excel. And I'm pretty down on the Panthers, even though Bryce is playing better. I'm still on the Bucks minus 6.
Revenge game for Baker.
This is Rams Saints at Saints. Rams are minus 2.5. Saints are 2 games in a row they've won.
Yeah, Coach Riz.
Yeah, Coach Riz. The fact that the Rizzler hasn't been there yet is upsetting. But I'm Rams minus 2.5 here.
It's I see 3 actually, so that makes it probably even more your case, Marty. I'm staying away from this game. I don't trust either team.
Take something, pussy. Sorry, this is Dayton. I'm mad about Dayton still.
I don't.
You're wearing the shirt, and
I think the Rams the Rams defense is all fucked up. The Saints are so inconsistent. They're better with Carr, but
Yeah.
it's just enough where I'm like, gross.
How long did you we're gonna wear that shirt today, and you're like, should I still wear it even though they lost?
When I was on the train, I was like, what am I doing?
He went to the
And-
college. Let him rep his school.
But I wanted to go back to something really quick.
Meek.
Oh my God.
Oh no, Meek.
He graduated from Duke.
Yeah.
Certificate.
Yeah, you can rep
I
your
wanted to
school.
go back to the Commanders-Titans game for one thing. Jaden Daniels, we could agree, the past couple weeks has been struggling, right?
Yes.
I'm very anti-Cliff Kingsbury. I think Cliff
As am
Kingsbury in the second half of the seasons he kind of gets figured out. I don't think that his offenses are so complex. I think they're actually make it seem like they're doing something crazy when they're really just simple concepts that can be figured out within 7 weeks.
I
The
know
Titans have a really good defense.
there were some they are good. There were some stats I saw that against the blitz the last 3-4 weeks he's been god awful.
So I think the Titans are really
truly
going to make
horrible.
him struggle. And I know the Titans are in a down spot after the win last week, but Titans money line is something again I'm going to look at this weekend.
I agree
that.
with you, Dukes.
I really
I'll
don't
be
hate
on the
that.
Titans with the points. I think.
I don't hate that at all.
If we're looking at a hungry dog parlay though, like Hank, I think that it's worth considering.
Eagles Ravens. Eagles are
Great game, by the
plus
way.
3.
Great
That
game.
+3 at Ravens. I think that's just the standard.
Yeah, classic. They're basically saying they're a pick 'em
Yeah.
on a neutral site.
I have no idea yet. Not gonna lie.
Ravens.
Over.
I think I go Ravens.
Ravens
as well.
are an over cash
51.
cow. They're 10-2 to the over. The Ravens are an over cash cow.
I think Ravens as well. Ravens
over.
50.5 is the over. I go Ravens, I think, as well. Clemmer, same?
I don't know. I don't know what to do.
I think
there.
I just love these with two like really good offenses, just like a heavyweight fight, just like blow for blow. I think this is like I'll say like a 31-28 kind of game. That's how I see it. Just over. I don't even want to take it. Just over and just enjoy two incredible football teams.
I love how well the Eagles have been playing lately. The Ravens look so dominant. Lamar is so incredible. Hall of Fame stuff you've seen from him. I don't know which way to play. I know I'm thrilled to this game, but I don't know what to do yet. I haven't made my decision yet. I want to look at more numbers and try to figure it out, but I don't know. I don't want to play right now.
49ers, Bills. Bills are -7 at home. I don't think they know about I know Purdy threw yesterday, and he said he was fine, and see how he felt today. Is that -7 if Purdy still plays?
Is it in Buffalo?
Yes.
I'd imagine so.
I would think if Purdy is like
It'll be
definite,
like
it would
6.
go down to like 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
Down some.
I'm going Bills here. I think the 49ers, we start being like, all right, well, they're just not making the playoffs.
I'm done with I'm with you, Marty. I'm done with the Niners. Fuck them. They talk about, I was joking around about Patriots making me money. The Niners have cost me a lot of money this year.
Debo's been bad this year, right?
Fuck the Niners.
They just haven't gotten the ball.
He's fat as fuck.
No, Kittle's been good.
Kittle's been
He's
good.
hurt. Well,
Kittle's been good.
They've all been either
You know who's
bad
been
or
great?
hurt.
Juwan Jennings. He's like clearly.
Really?
Oh, yeah. No, he's been really
Unbelievable.
good.
Jennings is
he's
great.
been like
He's
their
great.
He's been like their
Really good.
best player.
Yes.
That's Purdy's number one option.
Yeah.
When Juwan Jennings been your best player, it's kind of why they're like 5 and 6. No disrespect to him, like he's a really good player.
No disrespect.
No disrespect.
No disrespect. But when you're putting up like 100 yards in games, why is that like how you're not a good player?
No, he's a good player.
What, just because he was drafted in like the 6th round?
No,
he's not a good
I'm
player?
saying he was like the wide receiver 3 in a depth chart to start of the year. That's your best player now. Like, yeah, no.
Okay, like
no reason why.
two or three
that's
years
why you're
ago,
5 and 6.
2 or 3 years ago, Ayuk was like the 2 or 3 receiver, and then he became the number 1.
Yeah, he was a first round pick.
But like that, like I don't get. So now where you're drafted round wise makes it if you're good or not.
I think the
wait till
49ers.
I tell you about this guy that was drafted in 2000.
I think the 49ers would be a better team if Deebo Samuel was better than Juwan Jennings. If George Kittle was better than Juwan Jennings. If Christian McCaffrey had
but
2
George
more
Kittle's been the
quality-
best tight end in the league this
yeah,
year.
but
If Trent Williams
I'm
was
just
healthy
saying,
this year, Brock Purdy
but
was
if they're getting production at the wide receiver,
If Nick Bosa was healthy.
but if he's giving you production as a wide receiver 1, why does it matter?
Can you put
That's
the
my
camera
point.
on both of you?
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, why does it matter? Why does it have to be like Debo? If
at
Debo's
that
putting up
fucking
Juwan Jennings numbers and Juwan Jennings is putting up Debo numbers,
I like
why
how
the fuck does it matter?
Dukes is higher than him
does
right
matter.
now.
Yeah, me too. I also love that Meek has gone back to not combing his hair.
Yeah, not doing the.
What happened with the hair, Meek? Why don't you comb
What
your hair
happened
anymore?
to the? What happened to the?
To have the hair nice when the Mets
It's
when the
been a
Mets were
bad-
good. Remember
it's
the
been a
Mets?
bad week.
Okay, you haven't combed your hair in weeks.
Hey, Tommy DeVito did this to him.
Why?
Yeah, what happened? You were
You
both
had this nice. You
Mets,
looked really nice.
Mets
during
were
the Mets
you
playoffs.
had jeans and blow dry on
You
your
looked
hair.
sharp. What happened?
Well, at least I don't have grays yet. That's a good thing.
That's not.
What did he
Well,
say?
You're gonna get them. You'll be.
have gray.
What?
Dude,
You have
this
gray.
is
I have gray hair.
crazy.
You have gray hair too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Me.
I mean,
but what-
you're attacking my appearance. I'll attack you.
I'm not attacking. I'm not attacking. I'm saying you looked.
what are you doing?
I'm not I said you looked handsome before. You are now not combing your hair. I'm wondering why.
Jeez, Clown.
Still one of the.
That's not. That's
I
not
know
an
you're
attack.
checking out your coworkers. Jeez.
That's not. No one here thinks you're being attacked. Nobody here.
Still one of the craziest things that ever happened in this office is me coming in that day and saying he didn't blow dry his hair.
Yes. Yeah.
I had
Lying to our
I had to
face.
do it.
One of the I was
4 days in a
acting
row.
like his hair hasn't looked one way for 4 years or however long he's been here, and came in with his hair that way, being like, I didn't do anything.
And I had to beat him down after the show, and he goes, "Fine, I blow dried my hair." I said,
Of course,
Which
you
is
did.
good. That's a
great.
good.
It's a good
You
thing.
look nice. Wow. That's a. Meek thinks like looking good is bad. I don't understand
Did
the.
you blow dry your hair? You go across the street to Triple Crown. You get like yourself a whiskey.
Yeah.
You're going home with somebody.
Yeah,
I think so, too.
You're fucking on the
Meek's
mess
getting
bed.
puss. Yeah,
you're fucking on the mess bed.
on the Knicks bed, baby.
Who is
Smash the Nuggets.
Okay, who said that?
So we smashed the Nuggets.
The double entendre made me laugh.
last game Monday. Well, we'll talk
do
actually
Monday,
about
Monday.
Monday. So we'll do Monday. That was the last game. Long show for you on a Friday.
This is Wednesday.
Is it?
Wait till you do it
Wednesday.
Tuesday.
Sorry.
It's Wednesday show.
It's technically
A Wednesday show on a
Tuesday
Tuesday.
for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm all jacked up. Can't wait to not see your faces for a little bit. We need a break.
Even Meek?
This show needed a break. We
The show may be taking a break, but what won't be taking a break is the Black Friday sale.
Yeah.
That's right, me.
Nice.
So
20%
make
off
sure-
Barstool stores.
Make sure
I
you
love
go
my Falcons jersey that Nikki C got me, but I got to show off this Miss Peach.
20% off the Barstool store. You can get Ev's hat on the Barstool store.
Snapbacks are
You get
fire.
Connor's sweatshirt on the
Fire.
Barstool store. They are fire. Also, if you spend $1,000 on the Barstool store, you can sit in these chairs and do a show with us, probably in the summer or wherever we can make work. So shout out to everybody. Everybody here will be tweeting. Everybody here, it'll be. If you follow any of us, you will see this. So thank you to the fans as always. You guys
Yes,
are the
thank
best.
you guys.
You keep us going with this show.
Hope everyone has a really good Thanksgiving. For real, all kidding
hate
aside.
us. I love it. So appreciate you all. Have a great Thanksgiving, and we will see you on
God bless.
Monday.
Hope you win all your bets.
Winners. Winners only.